Hey folks, today we're going to review the RJsimTech head tracking system. Gonna be fun.
Hey, look!
Oh my god. Well, you're at the office. Go report that.
Well, here's something as I am looking at my new head tracker. So, talk about awesome. There's nothing worse than getting a new toy and not being able to use it. It comes charged. Look at that. Comes charged.
And you can see there's it glows on the side too.
Oh yeah, look at that. That is sweet.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the RJsimTech head tracking system. Made here in the United States. First, let's get all the, necessary stuff out of the way. I didn't pay for this one. It got sent to me to review. So, that, just want to be clear on that. Holy cow, is this thing cool? I was using the trackIr 5 Pro with the, with the LED emitter. And it just doesn't, not as sturdy. And there's a couple other design things, and let's go over those now to begin with. So head tracking works by, this type of head tracking works by IR cameras emitting infrared light, which is invisible to the human eye. You're going to see it through your phone and stuff, but you're not going to like turn this on and here, let's turn it on. Look, you can see it through the camera, but I can't see that. The camera can see it. I can't. And that's how it works. So the camera sees these lights, and when they're positioned on your head, and it judges the distance and angle of the lights as they move to use some trigonometry to calculate your head position, translate that into head movement in the sim. Head tracking 101. It is a game-changing simulator device. If you have never used head tracking or VR, try out head tracking or VR, whatever. Some guy was talking to today, and he was asking me about joysticks and HOTASs and stuff. So we got some of the stuff there. You've seen the review on the VKB. You've seen the review on the Orion. More reviews coming. I don't know what that box is, and those are just books. So he asked me, what HOTAS and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, head tracking. Head tracking will do more for you than any other one thing. If that's where this is just game changing. So now that we know how it works, why do I like this one? Invisible to the naked eye, picked up on camera. So the way the LEDs project light is also detected by the sensors on the camera. Now, the way RJsimTech does it is you buy his head tracking unit here. There's 2 or 3 versions. This is the cordless V3 version. There's corded versions and an ultralight and such like that. Because it's cordless, it's going to weigh a little bit more than the trackIr Pro. But the return on that is you're not strangling yourself with your cords. Some people have, like, oh, the weight. I noticed the weight for the first like 3 seconds, and then I was so impressed with how good the tracking was that it wasn't there. Some people are going to have a lower or higher sensitivity to that. It does weigh something. It's not tremendously heavy. If you have really sensitive, maybe it isn't for you, but why are you playing video games with that require head tracking. It's going to be lighter than a VR system. Let's put it that way. With the trackIr, I was getting stutter when I looked down to my left. So the head tracker is looking at the camera like this. And then if I was flying the F-14 Tomcat and I wanted to say, turn the oxygen on or adjust the TACAN, I'm turning my head like this. Now, as you can see on the RJsimTech, you can still see the LEDs because I'm recording on my phone, that they're emitting light, right? So the tracking camera is going to still pick them up because the diffusion of the lights. On the trackIr, the LEDs are recessed into the arms, and so they don't track on side, off angle. You get stutter, and that is annoying. It's hard to record. It's hard to do anything when you can't click switches. So huge improvement. The next design improvement he made is changing the lenses on the LEDs by making them not perfect optical lenses. He caused the light to diffuse a little bit more. So think of it like a flashlight. Instead of being on a very precise spot beam, he spread it out a little bit. And that diffusion of the light means that the sensors can pick it up from different angles better. Super cool. Love this stuff. All right. That is the design of head tracking. Now, head tracking all works the same, essentially. What your performance difference is going to be is the quality of your head tracker, the LEDs, the sensors, the quality of your head tracking profile. Okay, so that's going to matter. Now, there's a couple ways you can do this. You can buy his, and you can literally build your own with a infrared camera, from a whatever. You can pick them up on eBay. You can find some open source software and rig it up, and you will have head tracking. You'll have good head tracking. That is not the easiest way to do it. I'm not going to be building cameras. But as luck would have it, I had a trackIr 5 camera and a broken trackIr. So what he recommends is he recommends using the trackIr camera. So buy just the camera without the head tracker. That way you get their software, which he says is very, very good. He said it's some of the best. He has a lot of problems with the quality control and their other stuff, but he says the software is very good out there and easy to use. So you pick up a trackIr camera, the head tracking camera. You mount it on your computer, you install the software, you get his head tracker, and you will have what is, in my opinion, the best head tracking out there. And I put head tracking in a separate category than VR. That's a completely different thing. We're not even going to... so I'm not comparing it to that. But as far as head tracking, this is what you want. And now we get to the really cool part. So... cordless, yeah, awesome. Super sturdy. I mean, this thing is just awesome. But as you can see here, I found out I'm a veteran of the United States Army, and he put that on there. So now he's offering, because I told him that us veterans, we like this sort of stuff. So now he's offering U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force, you can probably make Royal Canadian Air Force, RAF, whatever military branch you served in or you just want on there. And I don't know, to me it's kind of like steampunk space retro awesome. I don't know, I love that. So then he found out I am a recipient of the Distinguished Service Cross, which is the second highest award for valor in the United States Armed Forces. And as you can see, in very, very fine detail, he put it there, and I'm trying to show it to you, but it's hard to get it to see. Anyway, there's a Distinguished Service Cross right there. Now, he's not going to offer you a Distinguished Service. Well, he did, actually. He said anybody that has a Distinguished Service Cross, feel free to contact him, and he will send you a free headset with a Distinguished Service Cross engraved on it. So, you know, if you've got a distinguished service cross like I do, follow the link in the description and get yourself a free head tracker. He's also engraved my name and rank at the time of my award right there. It's very hard to see because it's very fine detail, but there you go. And then, of course, U.S. Army. But he'll put U.S. Coast Guard on it. He'll put, British Army on it. He'll put RAF, whatever you want. Within limited, for military branches. He has a preset thing. So these he can do easy. He's not going to do those for everybody without charging you more. So which is completely understandable. It's a lot of work because he's got to, design the whole thing and, all that. All right. So that's what that is. Get the vents, batteries. Oh, battery life. We should talk about battery life. So in addition to being just phenomenally awesome, by the way, sometimes he says this indicator might be a different color, or the LEDs might be a slightly different color, or whatever. Some of them are green instead of the blue. And it is actual design cooling, thermal cooling. Those are actual functional vents in there. Not that they need it, but he did. Dude's a good engineer, and he made those so they are actual functioning thermal vents to keep the battery cool. Now the battery lasts a very long time. I told him that I was going to run his battery out and show exactly, what I haven't been able to run the damn thing out yet. One of the other guys did. He didn't charge it for like 3 days, and used it like every day. So I don't know. He says the official battery life is like 16 to 22 hours or something like that. He's got specs on his website for the exact specs on exactly which model, because I think the ultralight and the corded version and this are obviously going to have different power sources and different batteries. So keep that in mind. This, I haven't been able to run it out. He tells me I should get, I'm guessing 18 hours, but I haven't run it out yet. It doesn't stutter. I don't get any screen flip. I don't get any irritating jitters like that. It doesn't happen. So that is awesome. All right. Now, since you have watched to this stage in the video, here is the bonus. We're going to be doing some giveaways, and there is a bonus code in the description for a discount on those. I think this is so good. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick one person who comments and is a subscriber, and they're going to get one of these. So comment, subscribe, stay tuned. We're going to do more giveaways. We're going to do some other cool stuff. I don't know what that box is over there, but something's going to happen. We've talked about all sorts of cool stuff. So that's where we're going. We got some new stuff that we're going to do. And so comment, subscribe. If you want a head tracker, if you don't, well, thanks for watching. Phenomenal. And if you have a distinguished service cross, send him an email. I'm sure he'll give it to Navy Cross recipients and Air Force Cross recipients too. But send him an email if you've got one of those service crosses, and you will get a free head tracker. And one of the rest of you will get a free head tracker that I will personally pay for, because I think this is so good. Yeah, it's good. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I will catch you next time.